Start out a nice little field here at Red Fox Trail at East Fork Lake. Here at the beginning, it's more like a old concrete road mixed with a little gravel. You can still hear the cicadas off in the distance. Not quite as bad. I was at the gorge a few weeks ago and it was deafening. A little bit of highway noise, but not too bad out here. You can see over here right off the trail, it looks like we're in the Everglades in Florida. We've had a lot of rain here recently. They say this trail is notorious for being muddy. It's a dual-use trail. Horses, hiking, and it does say the trail is open today. So we'll see if we see any horses. But I am the first person out this morning. I've collected all the spider webs. Just at the end of the old blacktop concrete road, you'll run into straight gravel, you'll hit a fork. We're going to head off over here to the right. Over here you can see, you can go hiking, you can ski apparently, or you can ride your horses. We're going to head up this way. We're going to go counterclockwise today around the trail. It says the first point we're going to run into is a scenic overlook. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a lot of water standing. Oh, chipmunk just ran across through there. A lot of water standing. So we're going to try to head back through here, see what we can get into. Well, I just headed back through here, navigated through a couple water holes. As you can see, got a little muddy. Socks are already wet. But my AllTrails app told me I took the wrong way. So instead of taking the fork up here and turning right, we're going to go straight and see how that'll do us as I try to navigate through all this mess. This one here is not too bad. It's just a little one. But now my shoes do feel about 5 pounds heavier now that they're already mud caked and waterlogged. But that's the good thing about having AllTrails. If you're not sure, never been anywhere before, it'll give you a good idea of where you're going. Sends you an alert when you take a wrong turn. It's pretty handy. Okay, we made a little mud march up through here, a couple down trees. Let's get into here. This is an absolute mess, but if I just kept going, easy to tell where Red Fox was. Nice little spot over here. It looks like it might even be somebody made a campground. But we're going to try to make our way up through here, and then I'll holler at y'all when we find that scenic overlook. Okay, we're about 1.3 in. The trail's been just a soupy, sloppy mess. It did open up back there a little bit, dried up some. This is the first marker I've seen, but it doesn't help, I'm colorblind, but I'm pretty sure that's a different color than what I started on. But I'm not sure. We'll just keep heading on out this way, looking for that scenic overlook. I hope it's nice when we find it. I'm coming down through here. Look at this guy. Completely dead and rotten. Leaning over the trail. Half of his roots are out, but his little buddy's helping him hang on. Even in death, his best friend's helping him. It's pretty wild. I always think these is cool too. That tree fell across this little holler down through here. Looks like it might be the lake down there. Not sure, can't really tell. Could just be some standing water. As much rain as we've had, as muddy as it is up here. I'm sure that's collected a lot down there. But look at how beautiful this is. This is just an amazing trail. Coming through here when it all opens up, you get out of the bush. You got some old growth trees. Some real nice ones. Love it. Talking about old growth trees, look at this guy. He's a monster. An absolute monster. Love these old trees like that. Just coming up through here, this little holler here. Crossed over and there was a squirrel, and I don't know who scared who more. He done a backflip. I almost fell down, but he scurried up a tree, and we're just gonna call that good and go on our own ways. As we start making our way up through here, you can see the sun's out a little bit. Hopefully it'll dry up the trail. But you really gotta be careful coming through like this. With all this little grass overgrown the trail like this, you're just constantly walking through it. It's constantly rubbing your legs. These little ticks, they love to get out on the end of that grass. Then they just hitchhike when you come through. Always make it a habit. I'll stop every maybe 20-30 minutes and check my legs for ticks. Try to go ahead and get them before they get attached. That Lyme disease, oh, as I about fall. That Lyme disease is nothing to fool with. You don't want to get that. I've been using some DEET spray, and it's been breaking me out. I think I might be allergic to it. Putting little hives on me. Almost like a blistery rash. I don't know, it's hard to explain. But I've seen a lot of people were talking about, I can't remember, I watched some bloggers doing the Appalachian Trail. Oh, big spider web. And they've been spraying their clothes down with something. I'll have to watch one of their videos again and get the name of that and try it out. This here's pretty good representation of what this trail's been like in spots. That's even in the sun. I'd hate to see it in dried up. Oh, bunch of standing water here. Just take it slow and watch your footing. You'll be fine. I swear to you, I'll record a little clip as soon as I put it up. I find something cool. Look at my little buddy. Just out here chilling in the mud. Probably a cow poop or horse poop mixture. As I slog through here, back on some gravel. I don't mind seeing gravel up through here. I can take a little video now that I've made it down the hill through much of the soupy spot. I did get my poles out, and I was coming down. I mean, it was a big hill, soupy, sloppy mess. Took a spill right on my butt. I had a pack of gummy nerds in my pack. I bet they're smashed. Didn't hurt me. Didn't even really get muddy. But that's just about all this trail's been up through here. We're almost to the scenic overlook. And it looks like that was a one-off. There's a spider web right here. We come down that hill and lost all that elevation. But it doesn't show on all trails that we're going to gain it back. So I'm not sure how that's going to work. Woodpecker up there going to town. Catch you in a minute. Well, I made it to their scenic overlook. As you can see, this is the view. It's absolutely criminal. Call that a scenic overlook. There's my bag, one of my waters, some poles. It does look like it's got some hitching posts for a few horses. Got this cool old dead hollowed out tree. I bet there's a coon up in there. But here's another bench to look at their scenic overlook. I don't know where the state of Ohio's been to see their scenic overlooks, but this sure ain't nothing I consider a scenic overlook. Got a couple of plaques, but good luck reading all that. So I guess this was the scenic overlook. Not very scenic, but it is a cool trail. I do like it. This is the view of the lake I've had all day. Can't really see it. We can hear the jet skis and stuff absolutely tearing it up. But we're just making our way down through here. We're on the back side of the trail now. Just about done. It shows maybe 1 or 2 more ups and downs. Got the poles out this time. Ready for it. Whew. I said earlier, the ups and downs were about done. Boy, I was wrong. It looks like since I went counterclockwise that I started on the opposite end of the map on AllTrails. I'm just now getting into the thick of it. But my goodness. You can't really see them from here. I'll wait till I got to the top of the hill. Oh. That deer is mad. We better go. Just been slogging along. Continuing down the trail. Seen this one. This little trail. Cuts back up in the woods. Don't know what that is. Not making that mistake. Not taking that one. I'm going to keep on my trail. Sadly, we don't have a whole lot left, it doesn't look like. But it's still muddy. Muddy as can be up through here. And I haven't really been videoing because there's not a lot to look at besides the mud. This trail's so confusing. Like at the end of it, it's just a road walk to get back to the parking lot. And I just came off of what I thought was a road walk. Then boom, we're back slugging in the mud. So I'm not sure what's going on. But it shows that I have the biggest elevation gain coming up here shortly. I'm filming on my cell phone. I need to get a GoPro and get one of them straps so I can put on my backpack, on the shoulder strap. That way it gives you a little view of what I'm saying. I can be hands-free for these climbs. But I don't have that right now. I'll have to look into getting that. Well, we're back. There's the trail right here, if you can see, just a disaster. But that big up, I don't know what's going on with this trail. It's not working right with AllTrails. The big up never happened. Somebody lost their hat. But now we're back out here, fork of the road again. But I assume this is it. That we just head back to the parking lot from here. I'm not sure what's going on. This trail isn't really jiving with AllTrails. Well, I'm back. Good news, bad news. Bad news, trail's all but done. We're on the road walk back to the parking lot. Good news, my nerds, they survived the fall. They're still in here. So I got that going. Got that going for me. But we're gonna knock out this road walk and get back up here to the parking lot, and I'll holler at you up there. Well, here we are, almost back to the parking lot. What a great trail. Muddy as can be. Took that little spill, no big deal. Oh, about took another one on these big rocks. No big deal. But you can see these shoes. My God, they might have Red Fox mud in them for the rest of the time I own them. They may not come clean. But it was a really good trail. A lot of fun. I would wait until we're in the middle of a drought to come back, especially on a dual use trail. Those horses just have that just demolished. But I do have a vacation coming up in a couple weeks, 4th of July. Planning on heading to the gorge, maybe Cumberland Falls. Probably try to record a little bit of that. Maybe try to get that on YouTube if I can figure out how to edit this video. But if you're seeing it, I figured it out. But thanks for watching.